the guys holding the camera are not involved with this demonstration, but I want to show you this. 409 times. Now, this is the question I got for you. Is it easier, let's pretend like this is a skyscraper, like the Twin Towers, and she's at the top, she's at the tip top of it. And let's pretend like this is a curve. Just a regular normal curve. Okay? How much, for lack of better words, belief or faith would it take for her to jump? A lot. So she said, I believe you. So from the skyscraper, how much faith do you think it takes for her to jump? A whole bunch, huh? How much do you think it takes for her to jump off the curve? Not much. Not much. Let me tell you what young people, my mother used to tell me this all, she used to always say, remember, she said like this, my mother used to say, remember your creator in the days of your youth. I never understood it until I got older. At 37, this represents age. The older you get, the more responsibilities you start to get. And you start to build a skyscraper. So when you get 30, 35, 37, it becomes more difficult. You can still do it, but it becomes more difficult to jump. As opposed to right now, everybody in this room, besides us, is like jumping off a curb. So like right now, so Romaine made a very valid point. Why not jump now, or you just jumping off a curb before you get 5 or 6 kids? You know, all this stuff is going to happen to you. Why not jump now? Diligence now. 400. Is it easier to be diligent off the curb? Now let's talk about this. So really quick, Denzel's going to be discouragement. Okay? Just for this exercise. Denzel is going to be discouragement. And what happens is this. At 40 years old, at 35 years old, when you're like this and you got all this responsibility, and you try something 200 times, here comes discouragement. And it comes in, and discouragement says, you can't do it. You can't do it. Right? Now, the funny part is now discouragement now comes to a young person and says, you can't do it 200 times. But you don't need 17, you don't need 18, you don't need 19, you don't need 24, you don't need 23, you don't need... You're young enough to jump. When you leave here today, you will then be accountable for how far and how fast you jump. So here comes discouragement. Here comes a waste of your time. Here comes. Now I'm all with recreation. You should have recreation. You should play your games. But this is playing your PlayStation for 6 and 7 hours a day. And while the skyscraper is still growing every single day, and you end up like some of my friends that are 40 and 50 years old playing PlayStation but don't have anything. Oh yeah, I just said it's rough because y'all know some people like that. Yeah, it can happen because they allow for a waste of time to enter in. And right now, at the age you are right now, you can make a decision to waste time. But let me tell you something, every single day that goes by, there's another level coming to your skyscraper. Yeah. Right now, you're on the curb, you will look up and you will be on the skyscraper and you'll be asking yourself how I got here. And then you'll have ambitions, you'll say, I want to jump. But discouragement will be there. Can you jump still? Absolutely. Do people still make it? Yeah, they do. Not very many, though. Because it's hard. The question becomes, what are you going to do